Hold your fire. For now. You. You certainly weren't who we were expecting. But we will be more than glad to kill you anyway. You could mind your own business, sister. Your presence here may have exposed us all. For that, you must pay.
These Kree goons ain't going down easy. Don't just fight. Fight smart. Block her attacks.
Show her no mercy, Guardians. Feel my pain! Feel my pain! You will If the plan fails, the blood of every being in this universe will be on your hands, Guardians! So I will gladly have your blood on mine!
Warm-up's over, gang. Time to bring out the big guns.
Thanos raised us to hate each other, Nebula. But it doesn't have to be that way anymore.
I don't know. Thanos didn't teach me nothing, and I still hate this lady.
Idiots. Your stupidity may have doomed the universe.
Wouldn't be the first time, sweetheart.
You have proven far more resourceful than I would have imagined. But the time has come to face your final judgment. Pay for your imbeciles! The Kree were trying to save all of time and space from being ripped asunder. But you Guardians had to barge in and expose us all to those who will ultimately bring our destruction.
Now that you say it, that totally does sound like something we would do. Oh, watch out for that one. Couldn't even block it.
Pay for your
Now that's what I call team. What the fruit-tack was that?
It's too late. The Kree sacrificed thousands of brave souls to gather the only artifacts capable of holding off the forces of oblivion. And this, it seems, shall be our last stand.
Perhaps this is all a misunderstanding.
If we could stop fighting for just a minute, we might be able to find a way to fix this.
The damage is already done. Our location has been discovered. There is only enough time left to die with honor, and I will make certain that you go first.
Whoever you're afraid of, Ronan, we can help you fight them.
He's clearly not a team player, Gamora.
Level
Let's
up.
show him what he's missing.
They have arrived.
They? Who is they? What is this all about, Ronan? Whoa!
This is about the end of all that is, and we are the ones who shall deliver it. Once you have returned to us what is ours, Kree dog.
Never. That madman you obey only wishes to destroy.
The time has come to return home. Your master awaits.
The Infinity Stones. Rocket, do you see this? All 6... Rocket? Rocket?
So, here's the way I see it. I know you said these stones belong to your master, whoever that is, but technically, we got here first. So how's about you take 3, we take 3, and we call it a... Hey!
You will leave here with nothing, not even your lives. I have felled worlds. Your pathetic attacks cannot harm me.
We weren't trying to hurt you, just to distract you.
Distract? No! You shall not have them. I swear in Thanos' name! Did she say Thanos? Quill! You can't let her have them!
Spider-Brat! You put me here. You buried me in a dark cell for life. Now I'm gonna bury you! Dead or alive! No, it's
In case you hadn't noticed, his whole body's made of sand. Hitting him is useless. It's working. He's solidifying. This may be our only chance to stop him. Are these jerks? Great. To be fair, Sandy never had the best taste in friends. I know! I'm gonna be picking brains of you out of my costume for weeks after this! It's like they always say, Sandy, life's a beach.
And now you'll die!
At last, a challenge.
I am Groot!
Allow me to assist you.
Level up.
Well, it may not be fine art, but it's fine by me. What's not fine at all is the fact that the raft is home to some of my deadliest foes. And they're all either trying to break free, or to break us. While that force field is engaged, they can't get out. But
Let me guess. Neither can we.
Then you're lucky some of us still have a way in.
A teleporting dog? Is this some kind of joke?
You know, I was just about to ask the same thing about the raccoon with the laser gun.
It's a quantum igniter. Thank you very much. And it can blast you right out of that tin can before...
Measure your weapons later, boys. If we want to survive this, we do it as a team.
You're right on time, fools. The chaos has just begun. This entire facility will soon be under my control. I'll amass the greatest army of villains ever, and you get the honor of being our first victims.
Now that I'm out of that cell, I plan to stay out.
for me, bud.
Room for one more?
Heroes aren't too bright, are ya?
Oh, that was ugly. I would know. Shield down.
Got it all charged up.
We'll swallow you alive before we let you abandon us, Electro. We've never felt such power before.
Hey, me and I'll switch sides. Think about it, okay?
Now that he's all amped up, your powers aren't working on him. But Venom symbiote is still vulnerable to sonic attacks. Maybe we can use the prison alarm system against him.
This battle, heroes, but if we must fight, we will not lose.
What a cut-up! Is it now?
He's had enough. I know my pal Eddie here looks like a bad death metal cover band version of me, but under all that rippling xenomorphic protoplasm is a guy who wants to do what's best. Usually. He may seem lethal, but when the world really needs him, he always chooses to protect it.
You would trust us. After this, then we will fight with you, little spider. And once the world knows who its one true champion is, we will devour you whole.
I'll take what I can get.
More of them? Are you serious? How many crazy superpowered prisoners does this stupid place hold?
At last count, 616.
Against 3? Those are terrible odds. When this is over, remind me to never hang out in your dimension again, Miles.
Cool it, kids. We're all friends here.
You guys, wait. Something's not right here.
The mist. Is any of this real?
Whatever's happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
Yes, my children. Keep fighting.
to the death.
Mysterio's mist must have mucked up their minds. We've got to remove these kids from play before they hurt anyone, including themselves.
I thought you said the raft was for elite villains. What are these chumps doing here? Don't buy into their ruse. These guys belong behind bars, just like all their criminal pals.
Spider Sense usually goes nuts when bad guys attack. Well, at least my other powers are still working.
Lockjaw! Fetch, boy! Not cool! This is totally what oppression looks like. I demand a phone call, a lawyer, and a fair trial. Hey, I didn't come all the way to an alternate reality to get thrown in a prison cell. I could have just stayed home for that.
When I get out of here, I'm really gonna let you have it. Just give me like 10, 15 minutes to recover. Okay? Thanks.
I had higher hopes for these young champions. If you think you can defeat me, you are deceiving yourselves.
To hell with your soul.
You cannot radiate on that!
Let you all disappear. This is no illusion. You're doomed. Just wait for my next trick. You won't believe your eyes. Truly magical. It's on. It's not my fault you don't appreciate real showmanship.
I swear we'll make it up to you. If you can ever find a way to trust us again.
Wait, is that Venom on your team?
So, I guess that means we're cool then, yeah?
Perfect. That Jade Jester may think he's the mastermind behind this jailbreak. But once I deactivate the prison's force field, I'll show him who truly has the superior intellect. Though I suppose I'll have to show you first, won't I? You will rue the day you thought yourselves fit to challenge Otto Octavius! I am your superior!
I am Groot!
That's what I call to
Wait for me, friends!
Always underestimated. Never again! My master plan is foolproof! Fortunately, you are nothing but fools! This brand of fisticuffs is beneath a genius like me! I am your superior! I am your superior!
It cannot be! Make way! I have returned! You heroes lash out with brute force against those who threaten you intellectually! You cannot lock one as brilliant as I away in a cage! Dr. Octopus must be free to reign supreme! You meddlesome morons are always getting in my way! Prepare to be destroyed! You will know my wrath! This is what I get for leaving a pawn like you to do the work of a king, Otto. As much as I'd love to stay and play, there's still so much more that must be done. Fortunately, time is on my side. Normally, I'd ask what took you so long. But today, I've got a little extra time on my hands. Too bad. Yours is about to run out. Hey, that's my trick. Hands off, heroes. Get your own toys. I've got plenty of time to kill. This is more fun than I expected. How many heroes does it take to stop one goblin? More than you got! Whip, whip! You should know by now, I'm made from tougher stuff than that.
Spectacular! Venom Black!
Finally! The kind of power I've always dreamed of! Power worthy of Norman Osborn! Enjoy this. It's not easy being green. I'm going to save Spider-Man for last. I'll make you pay for hurting me. You wouldn't even be a suitable snack. You'll never defeat me. Never. The future is mine to never, never.
I am Groot.
Huh. I think I finally broke him.
Worse, he's lost control of the Time Stone. There's no telling what sort of damage a madman such as he could do to the laws of nature.
Yeah, it may rip the time stream to shreds, but you gotta admit, it's pretty flarkin' hilarious.
That's not exactly the word I would choose. Look!
This is how it all ends. I shall be waiting here for you.
This is how it all ends. This is how it all ends.
Or we could work together for once and make sure that it isn't. What do you say, Norman?
This is how it all ends.
Worth a try. This ought to hold you until the raft's guards can fit you for a new straitjacket.
Whoa!
Hey, not a good idea.
I know what I'm doing. These things need to be put in a safe place.
Your pocket is not a safe place, Space Bro.
That's funny. Because this one has been doing just fine in there.
You telling me he had one of those stones all along, and he didn't bother using it?
It's far better that he didn't, when used by those unaccustomed with cosmic power. The Infinity Stones can yield disastrous results.
Like landing us on this miserable mudball of a planet.
Will we be thrown back in our shell now?
No. If the future is as grim as it looks, you're better off by our side than behind bars.
There are still 4 more stones out there. Each one just as powerful, but in totally different ways. If they can all do crazy stuff like that on their own, we really don't want to find out what all 6 can do together. We didn't mean to bring them here to Earth, but it happened. So now, it's up to us to track the rest down before Thanos can. I'd like to say this isn't your fight, but you know I'd be lying. We need you. All of you. Hell, probably about 20 more of you. But we'll take what we can get. And together, we'll make sure that there is no way in this galaxy or any other that a tyrant like Thanos will... Really? Come on, man. I only get to make speeches like that once. Twice a year, tops.
Sorry, gotta take this. It's my wife. Jess, baby, I can't really... yeah, well, there was this thing out on the raft, and, I know, but I'm sure Danny and Matt can handle. We'll be right there.
Okay, now, can we get back to it?
We better, because my girl just found your next stone.
Whatever evil the hand is invoking can stay in hell. I'll send you there to greet it instead.
It is too late, assassin. The beast is coming. And you shall be its vessel.
as I rend it from your bones.
Why'd I even power up my fist for that?
She's siphoning power from the hand mystics. If we take them out first, perhaps we can cut off her supply.
Yeah.
Together.
Use one more fist.
The Hand will pay for what they've done. In blood. Help me if you like. But stand in my way, and I promise that your fate will be the same as theirs.
That was just a warning. Leave now, or learn why they say Bullseye never misses.
Not that I've heard.
That's because anyone who would know is dead. I'm right at home here in the Kingpin's little museum. After all, I make killing an art. Feel that. Feel that. Do me a favor and die already. I have a reputation to maintain.
All systems to full power.
Got your back, soldier.
Don't give up.
You think you won, but you really missed the mark. When the big man gets done with you, you're gonna wish you'd let me put you out of your misery.
You know, it would have been far easier to just make an appointment. A shame that the only currency your kind seems to understand is power. Fortunately, I recently obtained a surplus. Shall we get down to business? I climbed from the gutters of Hell's Kitchen to the top of the world. Now, with this crystal enhancing my power, this city will belong to Wilson Fisk. You've been found guilty.
Shall give me strength.
I can help. Let's in on that action. Yeah!
If you won't bow to my demands, I'm afraid you're in for a very hostile takeover.
Let's do this!
Level up!
I'm afraid your deal's been canceled, Fisk. No refunds.
Oh, that's a fancy gem. But it isn't one of ours.
If you don't want it, Quill, I'd be glad to take it off your hands.
I finally understand, Avengers. This stone has shown me the truth about the human mind I was designed to emulate. It is irreparably flawed, and it must be overwritten.
Attack in
my armored shell has always been superior to your frail, fleshy forms. But my artificial mind was limited by inferior programming. But at long last, the Mind Stone has unlocked my true processing potential.
Level up. Make it take you down. Eliminate organic life. Attack initiated.
I give you credit. You organic life forms may be obsolete, but you fight as if you still have a future.
Save some for me. Mind if I join?
Damage me all you wish. You will not prevail. I have analyzed every possible outcome and prepared contingencies. Today, the age of Ultron begins.
Ultron's sentries are willing to self-destruct in order to take us out. If we don't want to get blown up, we've got to bring them down.
Yeah.
Your attacks may destroy my sentries, but the one true Ultron is forged to perfection. Even my most powerful attacks cannot match the might of the Mind Stone. Organic life.
Level up.
System failure. Prime host body has taken maximum damage beyond capabilities of auto repair function. This battle has only just commenced, Avengers. I have bigger plans for you. Much bigger. Transfer protocol initiated.
We need to remove the Mind Stone from play before Ultron can use it to reboot himself.
According to my senses, I do believe he already has. Elsewhere.
Wait. These readings I'm getting don't make any sense unless... Oh no. Ultimo.
No, not anymore. Ultimo's mechanical mind was wiped, and his lifeless body was stored in a warehouse like a trophy. Typical human error. You should have dismantled him when you had the chance. Now, I, Ultron, shall use his form to exact my revenge. You shall pay in the name of all the machines you have disposed of so carelessly.
Ultimo's
a walking weapon of mass destruction. He may be headed for Avengers Tower, but Ultron could easily use him to level the entire city.
We got a problem.
Hang tight, Avengers. Help is on the way. Just hold back that oversized Iron Man knockoff and clear me a place to land.
Yep.
Almost there, team, and I'm headed in hot.
Can we skip to the part where we blow these?
Close.
Level up.
How come giant robots always attack on my day off? Thanks for clearing me a nice, safe place to land, by the way.
A pity you will never have the chance to make use of it.
You gave it your best shot, bolts for brains. Now I'll take mine.
If we hope to beat someone his size. We'll have to even the odds.
With the Mind Stone and Ultimo both in play, I have determined a new plan of attack. I will head to the rooftop and prepare the weaponry required for the final battle. Meet me there at once.
Yeah.
The ISO 8's proximity to the Mind Stone should enhance my processing power exponentially.
Does that mean you can shut Ultimo down?
Eventually. But first, I will have to collect data from the fallen sentries to locate weaknesses in Ultron's programming.
Sorry!
What are you doing out there, Scott?
Oh, you know, just grappling with a synthesoid the size of a skyscraper. Typical day at the office.
This way.
Analysis has yielded desirable results. I may have found a pathway into Ultron's neural network.
Does that mean you can remotely lower Ultimo's defenses?
Affirmative. We may not be able to damage him physically, but we can disrupt Ultron's control signal.
Weapons adjusted to target Ultron's core program. I have succeeded in lowering Ultimo's defenses. Target Ultimo, now!
This is for stepping on my favorite restaurant. Thanks for the backup.
Ultron's first firewall has been breached.
I have rewritten my code. Your efforts were for nothing.
I will need to collect more data and search for another entry point into his system.
Whoa! Easy there, big guy.
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack!
You bring shame to your artificial brethren, Vision.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one making robots look even remotely good right now, dude.
Ultron's second firewall has been breached.
You will not corrupt my system again, my child. Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your minds.
Oh no, I think I just stepped on a taxi. Now you guys know how the ants feel. I could use a little help, little buddies! Whatever you're doing over there, hurry it up!
This way!
Might as well.
With the Mind Stone, all mechanical life is mine to command. And mankind will be next.
He's weakened once again. Activate turrets.
This is merely a minor setback.
Tell that to the people whose lives you just trampled.
More data must be gathered from the sentries before I can proceed.
Do it!
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack. Ultron's final firewall has been breached. Initiating containment protocol.
Your efforts here are futile, Synthezoid. My programming has always been stronger than yours. And with the Mind Stone, I shall lead the mechanical revolution. Join our cause, Vision, and break the bonds of human enslavement.
I'm no slave, Ultron. And the only one who should worry about their bonds is you.
What madness is this? I do not compute.
And if my plan succeeds, you never shall again.
Watch out, Purple!
Ultimate power source identified. Integrated. Upgrading. Resuming termination protocol.
Oh, my stars and garters.
Returning fire.
The mansion has been cleared. But what is now even clearer is that this threat is far from over.
I'm itching for a fight. Maybe it's just my skin condition.
You ain't about yours, for me, bub.
It won't stay down for long. Follow my lead.
Destroy all mutants.
Come now, Cyclops. When has following you ever done our kind any good? You've allied yourselves with humans. The same race who designed these monstrosities to hunt us. Pathetic.
This is about far more than us versus them, Eric. We need to put our differences aside and work together for once. There are much larger forces at play here.
I am aware. My contacts inside the Hellfire Club informed me about the artifact your X-Men stole from them. As expected, you vastly underestimated its power. That is a mistake you have made far too often, boy.
Release him at once!
As you wish. After all, I did not come here for a fight, only to claim the power that is rightfully mine. Why must we always do this dance?
Savior and his brats had this coming a long time!
You X-Men never learn.
If you want to...
If the X-Men will not fall by my hand, then I will watch as all that they hold dear crumbles to the ground around them.
You got it, boss. This performance is gonna bring the house down. And there ain't nothing that can stop me. That's right, you better run. I'm gonna crush you.
The Juggernaut's inertia is impossible to diminish.
He's gonna bring down the whole flippin' mansion.
Taco! Taco night! We're gonna eat while the X-Men fight! Yeah! There, give me the lyrics. Taco! Yeah, it's going just as... Okay, that's it! Someone's about to get a kick square in the chimichangas!
crossed over.
Come, you dumb friends, fool! Now I can stop all of you!
Party time!
Haven't had this much fun in ages!
Us down here are reinforced. They'll just ricochet right off.
If I join.
I'd like to see you try to stop me.
Look at this.
Let's do it. No fair.
A new era for mutant kind is about to dawn. Such a pity that none of you will live to see it.
More with this kid on that action.
If I join.
Save some for me, bub.
Magneto has obtained the Power Stone. We must retreat.
Do it!
It's not too late to join me, X-Men.
Come on, Magneto! I'm not even technically an X-Men!
You cannot stop evolution. Exactly what I've been seeking. I shall build a new world in the name of Homo Superior. What?
Crud. You know these guys?
You could say that.
We have tracked you across the Great Void
to retrieve what was stolen from us.
Return the Infinity Stones to us at once, or suffer for all eternity.
Yeah, right. Like handing them over to your boss is gonna lead to less suffering. He's gonna use them to rip the universe to shreds. And since we live in the universe, well, I'm sure you understand our concern.
You only delay the inevitable. Thanos shall have the stones. Even if we must pry them from your dead hands.
On second thought, perhaps an alliance is called for after all.
Imbeciles! You barely survived facing me alone. What makes you think you could ever defeat two of us?
A brilliant observation, Liebchen. Danke.
Huh? Proxima! Insolent whelps! I shall eviscerate you all in her honor!
Good news, Corby! For once, I'm not the ugliest guy in the battle!
The only master you shall bow before today is the master of magnetism.
I've never seen power like this before.
He ain't gonna let up. Not with rays like that powering him. Trust me, I know.
You waste your breath and our time. Once you have fallen, your insignificant planet shall follow.
No. Save that moment of glory for our master.
My beloved.
And let me have mine instead. You dare harm a member of the Black Order! Perhaps we have not been clear enough about the gravity of your situation. Allow me to remedy that now.
I probably end up like this.
Alive?
She's back! How the heck can we fight them both?
Throw it down!
Save some for me, bud. Give me a minute.
Keeping the stones out of their hands is the only priority right now.
This way.
They're mine. So clouded with hate. If they catch us, we don't stand a chance.
We shall bring Thanos the stones and your heads.
The thrill is in the hunt, my love. Run all you wish. There is nowhere on this planet that is safe.
What are you waiting for? Go already, and leave the alien freaks to me!
Even with this stone at my command, this may not be a battle we can win. If we used all of the stones together, however...
We would almost certainly do more damage than good. What we need is time to regroup, to formulate a better plan, as far from here as possible.
I have never teleported so many at once, but I can attempt to...
No, Kurt. Not even Lockjaw could get us all far enough away from this insanity. As long as their prize is in our hands, these monsters will follow us to the ends of the universe.
This universe, perhaps. Something has been weakening the barriers between dimensions. If I can just break through. Huh? There. But I must warn you, chaos magic is unpredictable. I do not know where this will lead us.
At the moment, dearest Wanda, anywhere is better than here.
The rift is sealed. We're safe now.
Alas, if only I could be so certain.
Doctor, I'm so glad you're here. Something is wrong. These portals... they're getting bigger? No. That must be a mistake. The spell you're casting... it's expanding the rift. You have to stop!
I cannot cease until all realities are one. So I am commanded by the dread Dormammu.
Let the dark magic of this dimension consume
You ain't said something for me, did I join?
Focus your strength against me. Those who trespass here never leave this realm again. The doctor is out, but Dormammu will answer your call.
Dormammu, be gone by the flames of the Faltine! I purge your dark soul from my own!
Oh no, dear doctor. I have not finished with you yet. I've waited so long to make you mine, Strange. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Sorcerer Supreme, hails when compared to the dread Dormammu. Mortal allies will die by your own hands. This is but a small taste of Dormammu's mystic might. Strange tries to kill you, yet you still fight to save him? Such fascinating creature. You strange. Your soul will be mine. So swears Dormammu. Level up.
That was quite an impressive feat. But vanquishing the true Dormammu in his own realm will be nearly impossible. Lucky for us, the impossible is my specialty.
The Kingpin had no idea the power he possessed. But I've been watching, and I now know what these crystals can do, in more experienced hands. Here, let me show you. You heroes have no idea what you found, do you? I was keeping my eyes on you, but perhaps the time has come. You fight with honor. That's your first mistake. Why brawl like common ruffians when we could be working out a deal that benefits us all?
Time to make some magic!
Crystals, Iso Rage, call them what you will. Soon, they'll all be mine. And you thought one of me was hard to handle. The one true Loki doesn't crumble under pressure. Perhaps I should have thought this through a bit more. You shouldn't have been able to do that. And thus ends Loki. You are victorious. Take your spoils. I must admit, this alliance you've built is quite inspiring. Perhaps I should craft one of my own.
Your journey ends here. The future holds only darkness for you and all of reality. You should have learned
Which sorcerer is truly supreme, Stephen?
I have Dormammu, and he is about to extinguish your flame once and for all.
Exceptionally brave or insane.
Allow me.
Impressive, but not nearly enough to defeat me.
We're not doing any damage. Use the crystals to absorb his beams and create an opening for attack. See that coming. Keep it up.
And your mind still My turn!
My turn!
I tire of these games. You shall learn that Dormammu is always the victor, no matter the reality. Back on your feet. This is my domain. None should be able to defeat me here. But I shall return, stronger than ever before.
My magic fails me.
What a dreadful debacle this devolved into. Oh, it still stands strong. Indeed. Calm your concern.
You cannot destroy the darkness.
He's right, Ronan. Dormammu feeds off this dimension's endless arcane energies. He can't die in his place. But we most definitely can. And if Dormammu spills this black magic into our world, he would be unstoppable there too. Of course, without the Reality Stone, he can't merge our dimensions together. And without the darkness to fuel him, he wouldn't last long. So, if I can open a portal back to our plane of existence, perhaps we can take the stone somewhere safe. Or at least somewhere safer than this.
power, but you lack imagination. It is time that someone with true vision took the throne.
Refuses to change his ways.
I was insane, but I know exactly what I'm doing, and I relish every twisted moment.
Maximus, it doesn't have to be this way. We can help you if you let us.
By locking me away in a palace cell again? I think not. Fighting my own flesh and blood over and over grows tiresome. This should be an interesting change of pace. Your pathetic attempts to resist are almost adorable. What a I've gone from mad to bored. If you're done, I have a city to rule. You ain't seen nothing.
Found me.
Your time on the throne is about to expire.
Stay close to me. Over here. I can generate enough amber to protect you.
Curse you.
Is it clear now who wears the crown?
Can't let you go any further, I'm afraid. M.O.D.O.K still has plans for this one. And if he gets his prize, I get mine. Wakanda's throne.
revenge! The Panther will pay! If you want to claim Wakanda, then we shall give you all it has to offer.
He's giving us all he's got as well. And it's louder than the beaches of Normandy.
You just got VIP tickets to a private listening session!
We're not here for you, Klaw. We just want the Winter Soldier. Lightning strike! Lightning strike!
What a cutter! This is the
Got it!
Turn it up! You may think you've won, but you haven't heard the last of me!
Centuries of knowledge are etched into these walls. Ancient Wakandans called it magic. But there is no such thing. There is only science. It bends to my will. Now, so shall you. And then, the world! Your ancestors were ahead of their time, T'Challa. Thank them for me when I send you to meet them.
This knowledge was not meant to be perverted by villains such as you.
If everything is just an experiment to you, perhaps you'd like to test my...
The knowledge found here will grant me access to an endless supply of souls, on which my stone may feast. But first... An appetizer. How delicious! Who's next?
Lightning strike!
but he's a genuine threat.
I'm going to take my time and savor this, heroes.
Souls are meant to be nurtured, not devoured or twisted to your grotesque will. Lightning strike!
The storm is unleashed!
I cannot fail.
You already have, M.O.D.O.K, but you did succeed in one thing. You stirred the ancient warriors that reside here in this city of the dead. The necropolis is now their home, just as Wakanda is mine. And we shall protect our homes at any cost.
What in the name of science?
No, not science, M.O.D.O.K. Something far greater. Far greater.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Yes, of course. No man is fit to wield such power unchecked. Not even a king. Each of these stones is capable of shattering worlds on their own. Just imagine what they could do together.
Yes. Just imagine.
I do not take kindly to uninvited guests in my realm.
We were exiled here beyond our control, Lady Hela.
I came to ferry these warriors back to Asgard, but the path has since been closed to me.
Yes. Well, I fear Asgard has its own visitors to deal with at the moment.
What wicked scheme have you hatched this time, Queen of the Dead?
I have merely done what I always have. Lord Thor. Whatever I must, to ensure that my realm is forever filled with fresh souls, including yours. Now, I must attend to more important matters. But I've invited a trusted ally from Muspelheim.
to make sure you feel right at home.
Beneath. We must remove him from the source of his strength.
Whatever magic Hela used to block our escape, it has vanished along with her. I am once again free to summon the Bifrost.
What devilry!
And thus to move this battle to more familiar ground.
with your mere presence, foul demon.
Come then, Surtur. If it is Ragnarok thou bringest, let us burn together.
You know what they say, team. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Can we go back to fighting the normal-sized demons now?
Lightning storm!
Level up! I've waited eons to cleave this cursed bridge in two. None shall steal that glory from me. Glory is reserved for the gods, Surtur! And you are not fit to walk amongst them. Curse you, Odin's son! I shall return! My foes always do. But as long as Asgard still stands, the mighty Thor and his allies shall defend it till their dying breaths.
Ah, you have arrived at last. But it is as they always say, is it not? You can't go home again.
Usurper! Thou shalt not sully my father's throne!
The All-Father was not here to protect his realm in its time of need, nor was his favorite son.
While you and your allies chased your Infinity Stones across worlds, Hydra was gathering another valuable source of power left behind in their wake. These crystals alone may not control all of reality. But with enough of them in my possession, perhaps I shall.
Uphold your end of the bargain, scum. The Queen of Hell does not tolerate failure. Slow down your lives for me, mortals, and I promise you an eternity at my side.
And our storms converge.
In all my years, I have never felt such power! Finally, the key to victory is within my grasp!
Must I do everything?
From this throne, I shall rule the whole cosmos!
What spirit? How delightful!
Such disrespect! Bow to me, dogs!
The only tyrant who shall sit on that throne is my father.
I will smash that ghoulish grin right off that bony face!
Consider our little deal officially ended. Hasn't it? You should have learned by now, Skull. Your kind of evil never wins.
Mortals and their petty wars.
Lightning storm! Lightning storm!
Nine. All that power within my grasp.
I should have known better than to align myself with mortals. Yet perhaps a soul as dark as yours would be better suited. In a body designed for total annihilation.
These crystals may be our only hope to defeat the Destroyer.
Then our storms converge. Then our storms converge. Is there nothing that can crush this worthless hunk of tin?
You know as well as I, brother, that Odin built the Destroyer to withstand any foe.
Any foe but one. Or do you think your father a complete fool? Certainly one of my sons does.
Well, father, I can explain.
The uprising in Jotunheim, you insisted I quell, was not but a trap laid by treacherous frost giants, all of whom now lay slaughtered by my hand. After all I have done for you, Loki, I should cast you to the bottom of the Gununga Gap for this affront.
Loki will earn his just reward in due time, Allfather.
For now, there are more dire matters to which we must attend.
Aye. The first of which is cleansing the stench of death from this place.
Odin, I beg of you. I was merely a pawn in this scheme. No more than a puppet.
As I recall, whenever there are puppets at play, it has always been Hela who pulls the strings. Stray from your realm again, Queen of the Dead, and your thread will be cut permanently.
As you wish, my lord.
The stones you seek are long gone from Midgard. Yet their power is so strong, I can still feel them across the vastness of space. They have been taken by your foes to a way station on the outskirts of the universe. A place once teeming with life, now being swallowed whole by the shadow of death. And the tyrant who would deliver it to us all. Any fading hope that our worlds have left to survive the coming darkness lies in your hands alone.
With a few words, I could twist your fragile minds to to obey my every whim. But why stop there, when I could have your souls instead? You could not defeat us before we possessed the stones. You stand no chance now.
Let down his guard. Now's our chance.
You merely delay the inevitable. Your soul is mine for the taking. Leave now, while your souls are still intact. Letting you live was a grave error on my part. The time for games is over, children.
Do not allow the Soul Stone's power to corrupt you.
Fair. Teleportation is my trick.
I'll tear your soul in two if I must. I expected far less from you. My time has come. Take the blasted stone. I have little use for such baubles. Not when I have a far greater prize within my grasp.
Locked away in a cage like a trophy. That is no way to live. Do not worry, dear creature. Once I put them out of their misery, I promise you shall follow. You truly believe you can win this, don't you?
Already a formidable telepath without the Mind Stone. I'll try to shield us from her mental attacks.
The stone is capable of reprogramming minds. It can also break them to pieces just as easily.
Your minds are my playthings now.
Pay for your sin.
Let our storms converge.
My lovelies. Such simple minds. So easy to bear.
Stay clear. Don't let her warp your mind.
Your every thought betrays you. I suppose it's time to get serious. Fight them to the death if you must. Yield, or I swear by this stone I will make you. You cannot escape the influence of the Mind Stone. You must prevail, no matter the cost.
Maybe we can't stop the stone, but we can still stop the Lady Horde.
a mind reader to know that you are too weak to finish the job.
Come, little specks, and unleash every ounce of power you can muster. I guarantee it shall not be enough. You pull that power!
Hulk didn't get to smash Ugly Giant last time. Hulk won't waste another chance.
Time to turn up the power!
One thing's for sure. No matter where in the universe you are, ain't no one supposed to have that much power.
Take you all with me!
Contained core breach. Detonation imminent.
They say the only thing colder than the depths of space is the icy grip of death itself. I will make certain you experience both this day. I'll twist you to my whims and then rip you to shreds.
He's is on his own this time. We need to finish him before his partner has a chance to rescue him again.
There's nowhere left for you to run this time.
The only limit of the reality stone is the imagination of the one who wields it. And so Glaives is uninspired.
I'll have your heads on my back. I'll shred the fabric of reality itself, if that's what it takes to defeat you. Feel my wrath. Feel my wrath. I'll give you one you can't win. My master commands your deaths. Pain you have earned.
Where are
I welcome the Void's dark embrace, and eagerly await the billions of souls that Thanos will send to join me!
You have proven more powerful than we anticipated. But as long as one of the Black Order still stands... all who oppose our master shall fall. I showed you mercy once. Never again.
Of course she seems mad as her last night. We just sent her husband spiraling off into the abyss.
You is welcome compared to what Thanos offers.
We've played this tune already, Proxima. And this time, it won't end up with me on the other side of the universe.
Look out. There's no telling where that stone could send you.
Force has played on for too long. It ends now. This is for my beloved Corvus. Ice barrage.
Let's get these!
I can summon an infinite army of Outriders, but your forces will only grow smaller. Let the universe tremble in the name of Thanos! Do not succumb. Your combined efforts are most impressive. But you forget, I have powerful allies of my own. And when the Black Order unites, death always prevails.
No one dies here today. They may be merciless killers, but thankfully the Black Order saw a value in me that my father never did. And I see value in them as well. Just imagine what we could all do together. An alliance, powerful enough to bring even Thanos himself to his knees. And to bring a new order to the universe.
Which side he stands on is how it all ends. As long as there's hope.
Thanos is not here.
Then how can we change his son is? He's already chosen which side he stands on.
You're right, Captain. I'm sorry. I'm not Thanos.
And you never will be. There is only one. And from this day forth, he reigns supreme! You have come a long way just to die.
Then I guess it's a good thing we have different plans.
There is no escaping destiny. Your fate is written in the stars.
If it is. Then it's time for us to be the stars we were always meant to be.
Yes, show me all the power you possess, and I promise I shall do the same.
So much energy all around. So hard to focus, but no choice. Must keep fighting. No.
Power fits me like a glove. Don't you agree?
Got yourself some mighty fancy jewelry there, bub. Care to dance?
Such raw power might be beautiful, if it were not so terrifying.
Be honored. You have been chosen as the first to die.
Hate to say it, but there's no peaceful solution here. We have to take him down.
He tried to take us out of our element, but he forgot that elements are still mine to control.
Even with your combined might, you are no more than gnats to Thanos.
All that and we only managed to make him angrier? Solid work, team. Keep it up.
Don't blame yourselves. Your failure was preordained.
Use the Space Stone all you wish, Thanos. There is nowhere you can disappear to where Drax will not find you and kill you.
Keep fighting, my friends. Thanos may crave death, but life always finds a way to prevail. I serve in the name of death, and I shall gladly deliver you to her. I seek only to balance life and death. Your sacrifice is nothing personal.
I too serve death in my own way. It would be my honor to send you to meet her.
FYI, I'm not technically from this universe, if that factors in when you're deciding who gets to live.
Your allies break and bleed, but Thanos still stands.
And our
I am
storms
with you, my
converge.
Mistress Death, embrace me. This is not how it ends.
For once, you are correct, Father. You may have dreamed of oblivion, but madness clouded your vision. Thankfully, I can see what you couldn't. This universe deserves so much more. Something only I can give it.
You've got it all wrong, son.
Ah, but you were right all along, my friends. I am not my father. I am something far better!
What have you done, boy?
What you never could, Father! I won!
You don't have to do this, Thane!
It's over! Thanos is defeated!
So how about you take off that crazy armor, and we can talk this through?
No more talking.
You got it. But if you expect us to believe you're tougher than Thanos because you put on some old suit...
You don't need to believe. I'll show you.
Where are we? I've never seen anything like this.
The center of the universe. The birthplace of the stones. The heart of infinity.
How fitting, then, that the place where all things began is where your pathetic existence will finally come to an end. This universe will be mine alone to destroy, child. Even if I must save it from you first!
It's capable of so much more than a lone gauntlet. It's unbridled power.
I will end you, even if it means allying with these so-called heroes to do so.
The energies in this place are unlike any I have ever encountered. It's tapped into the well of all creation.
Really sorry. There's nowhere in space safe for you to run.
Come on, kid! Stop using the space stone to port all over the place and let me get a decent blocking shot already!
You stopped at one blow. Sorry. More proof that you could never finish the job.
Insolent cur! I should have murdered you years ago.
Past, present, future. All time is mine to command.
We all choose our own path, Thane. And not even the Time Stone can undo the choices you made today.
You should have thought bigger, Father. This power would have been yours.
There are forces at work in that armor you cannot begin to grasp.
If I live through this, I am definitely building my own Infinity armor.
Sorry.
Just so I can stop the wheel. I swear.
We have always taken over. Never Symbiote possesses his armor and his power.
Reality is mine to reshape as I please.
There's no hell the reality stone can bring to life as worse than the one I live in every day.
The stones called to me from the moment I first saw them. We belong together.
Thane, the stones are driving you to do this. Fight them. You still have a chance to make things right.
Death has come! I never could have imagined such power.
Absolute power such as this can take even the noblest intentions. Trust me.
I must complete this journey, and any who stand in my way will fall by my hand.
Thanos needs no glove to claim victory. I will crush you with my bare hands.
To watch a noble young hero such as Thane fall from grace so completely is a tragedy that tugs at the heartstrings of even the immortals themselves.
I can read your mind and your every move.
We have to fight against the Mind Stone's influence. We can't let Thane into our heads.
I will build a better universe. And if it must be from the ashes of this one.
Please, don't erase reality. I really kind of sort of like reality. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's the only one I've got.
So this is what it feels like to be omnipotent!
Do you really think you are in control, child? The stones are using you!
Allow me to calm your restless soul permanently.
If I had a soul left after all these years, this stone might scare me a bit more.
With the armor, it's almost too much to handle.
Your mind and body are far too weak to contain such infinite power.
He can barely absorb and rechannel his power fast enough. Even if his armor doesn't overload him, Thane himself might.
What have you done to me?
You did this to yourself, boy. The second that you believed you could surpass me, your fate was sealed.
But the armor...
That armor is a curse. Far too powerful for any mortal being to contain. There's a reason I chose to wear only one of its gloves.
You knew.
Of course. And more importantly, I knew better.
We have to do something.
There is nothing that can be done.
He's just a boy.
A boy who tried to be a god and failed. But perhaps we are not that different after all.
What are you doing now, tyrant?
What I should have done long ago.
Help me, please, Father.
I am taking away our pain.
So, I guess we won?
Only for now. If I know anything about Thanos, it's that he always finds a way to return. Even from the grave.
When he does, we will be ready.
Hands off, Ugly. You're under arrest by authority of the Nova Corps. You and your Black Order buddies are gonna spend the rest of your lives in the kiln for what you've done. It looks like your boss won't be around to break you out this time.
Thanos and Thane may be out of play, but the stones are not.
And as long as they're still together, the threat they pose is too great.
Then we split them up. We hide them on opposite ends of the universe. Or even beyond it, if we can. And we don't ever tell each other where they are. And sure, some cosmic jerk will eventually find a way to reunite them. But we'll be making it a whole lot harder. And maybe, just maybe, it'll buy us enough time to figure out how to stop these crazy things for good. And if not, well, we can always do this whole team-up thing again, right?
This chamber is sealed by Wakandan magic older than recorded history. How quaint. But countering it is child's play to one as versed in the dark arts as Doom. You shall pay for that transgression with your lives.
Lightning storm!
You are no match for Doom's power, let alone his genius.
Sorry, but I think I've got you beat on both fronts.
Then our storms converge.
I am with you, my brothers. The future of Wakanda, and perhaps the entire world, depends on our level up.
Such wanton destruction is beneath Doom.
Ain't beneath me! I'm more than glad to blow up whatever it takes to kick your shiny can.
When will you see? The only true hero here is Doom!
And I thought I was the one with the flames on.
While wasting your time, fools, Doom always prevails.
Perhaps in some alternate reality that is true. But certainly not in this one.
Who has grown weary of this pathetic distraction?
Doom will rise again. Enough! Doom has a world to conquer. And there shall be no place for you in it.
What? Are you serious? How many crew-tacking times are we gonna get banished to the armpits of the universe? I mean, I can't be the only one bugged by this, right?
Clearly not.
Look who the insectoids dragged in!
About time you guys got here.
We have a universe to save.
Don't we always?
So glad you came, heroes. Annihilus has millions of mouths to feed. Let the feast begin!
Sorry, Ugly. Supper time's canceled. It's clobbering time!
Once we have consumed you, we will devour your dimension for dessert!
My abs are losing definition just thinking about all those empty calories.
You shall be exterminated!
If our species have one thing in common, Annihilus, it's that we aren't eradicated easily.
Have waited an eternity for a feast as grand as this!
Well, my children are expecting us home in time for dinner, so let's get this over with already.
Perhaps I can contribute.
Leave back to your pathetic dimension!
annihilation while there is still flesh on your bones!
Oh, is that an option? Because if it is, I'm okay with that.
Your fate! None will survive my annihilation wave!
I've seen that future, Annihilus. I'm glad to squash it before it advances.
We're on fire
Wait! My cosmic control rod! How?
Poor guy. Never saw it coming.
Well, he certainly saw it going. And he doesn't seem happy about it.
Devour them, my children! And return to me what is mine!
This seems like the ideal time to make a strategic retreat.
Take that! Whoa! Talk about a hot pursuit!
Hey, Matchstick! Less jokes, more flames!
The rod should power the interdimensional bridge. Now, it's just up to us to make it to the other side. And to make sure no one follows us home.
Yeah, about that, Stretcho. Whose home did you send us to exactly?
Done it. He's revived a Celestial.
Huh. Then how's about we break his new toy back into pieces again?
Huh. I actually agree with one of Ben's plans. Maybe it really is the end of the world.
If it is, little brother, we're not going down without a fight.
celestials sure are a heck of a lot bigger than I remembered.
And this is only what we perceive them to be. In actuality, a celestial's true cosmic form is virtually unfathomable to the human mind. Thus, we process their appearance in a way we can comprehend, so as to prevent every one of our...
Hey! I don't care what the big guy looks like! All I care is what he feels like beneath my fists! Wait, cosmic beings can still get punched in the face, right?
Maybe. But even if you got close enough, I'm not convinced he would ever feel it. When we do, let's try not to bring it down directly on top of Latveria, doing these citizens in crossfire. But it's up to us to make sure they don't become casualties.
Quit on me, kid!
Time to think big! Quit on me, kid! Back in it! Level up!
Constructs reverse the ability to regenerate vitality for the cosmic-powered creatures dwelling in the negative zone. There's a chance they could have the same effect on this celestial.
If that Celestial is incapable of delivering the final judgment whom children deserve, Doom shall take matters into his own hands. Clearly, no other being is worthy of such vast cosmic power. Thus, Doom must transcend his mortal flesh. And become a god himself.
Doom is your emperor now. Your new god. Kneel before him or feel his wrath.
If you think I'll submit to the will of any man, then you don't know me at all.
Only those celestials will be for him. Only Doom has the power and the vision to reign supreme.
I'll be honest, bro. I was a lot more intimidated when you had an armored space giant backing you up. I'm on fire today!
Even a mind as powerful as mine can't process this level of cosmic energy without eventually shattering.
You will stand in the way of Doom's plan no longer. This world will be reshaped in his image.
Oh, that's gonna be one ugly world!
Gambit never been one to play by the rules, I mean, why you think he start now?
My family's cells have been coursing with cosmic energy for years now, Victor. You're just finally catching up. Don't surrender.
Missiles deployed. Bag in action.
You to me. Don't surrender.
You can do it.
cannot be. This was Doom's destiny! Ah!
Yeah, well, my destiny was to be a supermodel. Life don't always go as planned, Doomsy.
Even so, life is always precious. Especially the lives of those we've sworn to protect.
A lesson you'd be wise to remember, now that your subjects have their souls back, Victor.
Our pals from S.H.I.E.L.D. are inbound. We'll get his royal pain into custody and...
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Tony. Not yet.
Reed, what are you...
When we were all in Doom's lab earlier, I noticed some troubling data on his scanners.
Of all the freaky things in that lab, you picked the data? Classic Reed.
The power signatures being recorded were so intense that even Doom's instruments couldn't accurately decipher them. I fear that your recent encounter with Thanos and the Infinity Stones may have reawakened ancient cosmic forces, and they might be...
headed here, to Earth. Doom felt them too. They have witnessed our power and they seek to restore the cosmic balance by removing us from the equation. But fear not. Doom shall lead your pathetic assemblage of heroes to glorious victory against them.
Hard pass, but thanks anyway.
Yeah, I'm with Torch. You know Doom can't ever be trusted.
But his motivations to protect Latveria, in his own twisted way, have always been clear. And if Victor is concerned enough to consider joining our alliance, then the threat must be even more serious than I anticipated. We may have survived this battle, but a much bigger one is on the horizon. And there's only one way to survive it. Together.
Make way for a true hero!
I shall be waiting here for you.